evaluation of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Footballsportsapp.com. What is it? It's the first live action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to immerse yourself in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video. Download for free this fall and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make money? Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. Again, footballsportsapp.com. Yes, sir. Penis tastes better boiled.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to begin our study of the male erection. We are adults. Now, I want everybody together to go ahead and say, penis, penis, penis.
Penis tastes better. Penis tastes better. Penis tastes better boiled.
Come on, y'all, say it.
No, man. P-nuts. I'm trying to say it as slow as I can. P-nuts. P-E-A-N-U-T-S. P-nuts. Y'all know what the hell I was saying.
Come on, y'all, say it.
It is that time of the week. This is a fantastic, freaky, funny football Friday. And time to give out some boiled peanuts. Yeah. But before we even do that, man, check this out, man. Professional basketball has arrived in the Tampa Bay area. That's right. Local software entrepreneur Andre Spivey has started the Sarasota Manatee of the legendary ABA. The ABA has been home to legends like Dr. J, George Iceman Gervin, and many more. The tradition of talent and serious competition lives on in the Florida area, and now the Bay is building its legend. The Sarasota Manatee are looking for players and staff. Initial tryouts are being held October 1st. For more information, go to manateebasketball.com. Once again, manatee, you know what a manatee is, right? Like one of those big-ass seal-looking things. manateebasketball.com. That's manateebasketball.com, and let them know that the Doug Stewart Show sent you. All right. One other little quick news and note before we give you your Boiled Peanuts Award winner. We got to handle the business around here. I mean, we do business around here. We are a business. But it looks like we still haven't, I'm getting from Waterhead that we still don't have 50 tweets yet. So it's still out there. The 50th tweet for the person tweeting out the answer to the question, who is the head coach of the New York Jets, along with this. Hashtag, the answer is. The only way we will see it is if you have hashtag, the answer is. All right, if you understand how Twitter works. Hashtag, the answer is. Then you put the answer to the question, and then you follow the answer to the question with, and I am a listener, and I listen to the DougStewartShow.com, and you should too. The part that you have to get right is 100%, the DougStewartShow.com. The answer is blank, and I listen to the DougStewartShow.com, and you should too. All right. Hopefully we'll be able to give away the money today, $100. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for tuning in. Kind of spreading the love a little bit. So $100 to tweeter number 50. All right, so this week's Ball Penis Award winner is, and y'all knew what it was. I mean, there's been a lot of worthy candidates this week, but none other than this week's Ball Penis Award winner, Dabo Swinney. Yeah, Tony La Russa, and I really don't want to get into details on all of these different commentaries by these people that were nominated. But Tony La Russa, Trent Dilfer, even Lil Wayne to a degree, but not as flagrant as those other guys, all basically said asinine things about Colin Kaepernick protesting the national anthem and the American flag. But Dabo Swinney, what he said, man, was just totally out of pocket. I mentioned yesterday, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, the day before when I first saw the story, I didn't see the whole commentary. Like, I watched a video the first time I saw this. And so the video was only talking about the little spiel when he talked about Dr. Martin Luther King and this, that, and the other. And, that was it. So I thought that was bad enough to warrant some criticism, but I didn't even know about some other comments that he had made in the same speech, where he basically, in effect, went there and said to people that are agreeing with Colin Kaepernick in his stance that they can go somewhere, quote unquote, go somewhere. Where? Africa? And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Yeah, back in the day, whenever somebody said that, you can go somewhere, usually it was you could go back to Africa. So I haven't heard that in a long time, and he stopped short of going back to Africa, but that's basically what the hell he meant. And I said it yesterday. Man. After hearing that, man, and I like Dabo. I did like Dabo up until that point. But after hearing that, man, I really would question sending my son to play for Dabo Swinney with a mindset like that. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much this hurts recruiting. Personally, I would have thought that in the last 2 days since he's made those statements, that I would have heard about kids, decommitting. But I haven't heard it. And it's strange how that works as well. We see and hear, this information about the American flag, and find out now that, this national anthem, there's a part in it talking about how slaves, they're going to get killed because they're fighting to be free. How dare you? Right, so because you want to fight for your freedom, you don't want to be a slave anymore. We're going to kill you and you're bad because you want to fight for your freedom. And so we got this information, but still, I see 99% of the players in the league still standing for the flag. Kind of like I used to feel back in the day when I always thought to myself, how does Ole Miss get all these black players when, they got 60,000 rebel flags waving in the stands? I don't know. So the point of that is people see and hear what they want to believe, man, and, maybe some of these kids, they don't have other opportunities. I don't believe that. As I said yesterday, if you're getting recruited by Clemson, you probably can go to about 50 other schools. So to me, it's kind of interesting that in the last 2 days, I haven't heard of any decommits, for next year's class, because my son wouldn't be going there, after hearing the ideology of this cat here, the head coach, who's going to be his coach for the next 4 years. So anyway, man, Dabo Swinney, this week's Ball Penis winner. Hey, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Let me read some of your messages in the chat room. We still got to get to the Funky Four NFL games. The biggest 4 games this weekend. Hopefully by the time we get out of here, we'll have 50 tweets and have a winner for the $100 prize today on the Doug Stewart Show. So hopefully we'll have that for you when we get back from the break. Let me read a couple of your messages in the chat room from Corey. Dabble may have cost himself a few recruiting classes. We'll see, man. We'll see. From Clay, Doug Stewart did it Davis. Corey, I don't think these kids care what he said. Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I don't think that the younger generation puts as much emphasis on social issues as people from my generation, or obviously people before my generation. Clearly. I do see a lot of positiveness as far as protest, though, from some of these high-profile players. But I think in general, as a whole, I think that the younger generation, man, they just don't understand that you have to take the fight on. You have to continue to fight, because as good as things are, or as better things are today as they were compared to like 40 years ago or whatever, or even last year, things continually get better. I mean, they're still not perfect. Every other month we still turn around and, somebody black is getting killed in the street like a dog. And, yeah, it might not be you, so you don't worry about it right now to the degree, but it could easily be somebody in your family. It could easily be one of your friends. Then what? So, no, I think you got to take the fight on even before, it really has any personal effect to you. But you're right, man. I think a lot of these kids, man, they just don't care. And that's sad. From Peter Quill, Ken won't never give us that side of view, though. I think he's talking about the young lady, Karen Pinson, who I talked about, the news lady. From Clay, Doug Stewart did it Davis. Jim Harbaugh said something negative about Kaepernick, and the next day he retracted everything he said to save his recruiting class. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Yeah. From Ducking and Dodging, I wonder how this will affect Dabble's recruiting going forward. From Miss Mocha Bella Rell, I see you tweeted many times. From Vince Wright, the big smooth, Clemson ain't going to lose too many commitments. Well, I'm talking about the black players. Yeah, I mean, you probably won't lose any of the white players, but the black players, which constitutes, the majority of football teams, college and pro, are black. And I just find it hard to rationalize after hearing what Dabo had to say. And really it's just not being sensitive to our plight. That's it. Not that he said it. It's just the fact that it becomes evident in saying something like that you just don't get it. So if you don't get it on that big of a scale of an issue, how you going to treat my damn son? Or how you going to look towards my son? You might treat my son like a king, because he can play football good, but as a person, do you really respect my son? You can't. Based on what you said, you can't respect my son saying something like that. Go back. You can go somewhere else. What? You take your ass somewhere else. I don't like this, man. This is bad because I guess I would classify myself as a Dabo fan, man. Before this happened, I would say that I was a Dabo fan. The players loved him. He's excited, happy-go-lucky, and the Clemson Tigers have been winning football games. It's just disappointing, man. All right, when we get back from the break, hopefully we'll have a winner to the $100 contest. Dougie buys you lunch, and we got to talk a little bit of NFL. So we got a lot to do in a couple of minutes. Don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show. Your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started